Got my windows open and I just realized a bunch of people who are walking by are probably wondering why I'm talking to myself. In case you weren't keeping count, yes, we are rounding out the week of our 59th week with no Outlander. Yes, Droughtlander has been long. We've gone through worse, though. I think we're doing pretty well. And I've got, this one should be a little bit shorter, though. It's got 2 to 3 videos in it, so who knows. But I do have some videos from people that we really enjoy, and I've got an Ed Speleers popping in here because we're doing the support our actors and what they are doing. So I'm going to start off with Ed here. All right, so this one from Ed, shared by Ed Speleers here. Jay Speleers. I always forget that J. 2 days ago, a top drawer evening, Anna Berry Mayfair. A staggering amount was raised for the fantastic The Caring Family Foundation. Thank you for inviting me to support such an important occasion. All right, so the Caring Family Foundation, and Ed was there, and he looks very nice. There isn't a lot of images here for it, but this one also has him, and I love a good black and white photo. He does look, he dresses up very nicely, rather pirate or supporter of families. He seems to be doing pretty well. Let's see what this one says. The smug, surprised look of a man who didn't expect to fit into the same tuxedo as his 21-year-old self. Sustainable for a fantastic evening with Annabelle Mayfair and the Caring Family Foundation. You know what? If I could fit into anything from when I was 21, I'd be happy to. Oh, actually, you know what? I might be able to. 21 was kind of a rough year. I was large. I was larger than I am now, so I could easily fit into something from when I was 21. This is not a challenge. Let's make it 17. If I can fit into something from when I was 17, that's a challenge. Now, we have this lovely green sweater. Whenever it makes an appearance, we know we're going to have something interesting from Charles. This is shared by Charles Van Decide and Outlander Online. And it says, but we want to make sure that William is his own person as well. Right. Okay, so this one is a video that I don't believe that I've shared before, but it does talk about, about William, about him. How are we going to make sure that you can tell that he is Jamie's child and yet not make him, a Jamie clone? Considering who they cast, that's tricky because he does look quite a bit like Sam. Let's find out what Charles has to say about that and like the process they went through to figure out what was William going to be? Who was he going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had a lot of discussions about what mannerisms William should have that kind of mimic Jamie, or what personality traits he has, and he does that. He has that fieriness that Jamie has. He has a lot of passion. But we want to make sure that William is his own person as well, right? And he also has a lot of traits from Lord John Grey, because obviously Lord John was the one who raised him. So he's a good melting pot of a lot of different people in his life. But there's definitely some aspects that mimic Jamie in William, for sure.
So it's that if Jamie and John had a baby, it might not look like Charles, but he would, not look like Charles, like William does. And that makes perfect sense to kind of meld those two characters together more than they would his natural mother. The idea being that he took after his dad in his looks, but also takes after his dad's in the way he acts. I like that. I think that was a good way to put that together, and very smart of the creators and he to figure out how do we show who this young man is and where he's from. Very cool. Just for fun, Outlander Online shares this one new photo of Lauren Lyle. Lauren obviously took this herself. There are a couple of images here. And I don't know, is she in a hotel? I wouldn't guess it's her house since there's a fire escape up there. But a nice big mirror so she can take a picture of herself. Those are cute shoes. I can't wear those kind of shoes because I got white feet, but those are cute shoes. I enjoy those. Let's see what the other picture is. Oh, sunbathing. Yes, everybody loves a little. Do you guys like to go out and get your little bit of vitamin D? Sometimes I truly do. We've been putting up our Halloween decorations early, I know, just so I have an excuse to go outside. And I like this. Her garden. Is that her garden? A garden somewhere. And she's all set. She's all got her kerchief. I'm a fan of a good kerchief to keep your hair out of the way. Nice towel to keep the bugs off. Very nice. And I'm assuming she's reading. It's not a book, it's a tablet. But let's pretend she's reading. All right. I told you I had a lot of videos here. Sophie Skelton Universe and Outlander Online shares which Taylor Swift song would Sophie choose to describe Brie. It's not just one. Have a listen to see. All right, I do believe there is no actual music being played here. Thank you. But they are going to talk about some Taylor Swift songs and how Sophie Skelton sees her character. So I think that'll be really interesting. Let's check this one out. So here we go. Which Taylor Swift
How much
song?
time have you guys got? I mean, don't get me started on Taylor. That's such a good question. Okay, I feel like she would need a different one each season. I feel like season 4 is Bad Blood. It's like, you know what, Bonnet, you've created some beef here, and we're going to deal with it. But I always thought that Tied Together with a Smile actually would describe Brianna really well, because I feel like she very much just kind of internalized her pain and just did a very British kind of keep calm and carry on thing and was taking care of everybody else. But now I feel like you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Put the guns down, just come on.
Oh, I like that. That was a nice little... she's a medley. That's what she is. She's a medley. Although those would be 3 songs that would be hard to put together properly. We're just going to keep on going because these are some fun ones. Brilliantly Balfe here. And we are always quoting Caitriona because she is extremely intelligent and very insightful. And so I like to, when I can, shake things up a bit with another Caitriona quote. And this one says, "I just want to be happy in my life. I want to stay sane. I'm lucky that I have a job that I love. It's very important that your career can't be your only thing. So I feel lucky that I've also found someone who makes me feel very happy. As long as I can keep those 2 things going well, then I'll be good." This is from Caitriona Balfe in 2020 via theinquirer.net and hashtagging Monday Memories and adding Caitriona for this one. So yeah, this is really a nice one, and it's pretty true. Honestly, I now have a job that I love. It's actually a hobby I'm trying to turn into a job. I have activities that I love doing outside, whether it's conventions, skating, doing things with my family, going out and checking things up. I went to my mother-in-law's yesterday, and she just needs a little assistance with some housekeeping, teaching my daughter to sweep. It really is. It's like those little moments when you know you're doing something that contributes to the people that you care about. That's where I get my joy. We know that Caitriona loves to contribute, so it is nice to see that her activities outside of her job that make her happy actually help make other people happy too. This is a fantastic quote. I enjoy this. And it's not the only thing we've got from Caitriona. Because just like Ed, we've got another image here from Caitriona that is black and white, and another quote from Brilliantly Balfe. "While Outlander is a brilliant period show, Claire represents so many qualities of 20th century modern day women. Someone who is forging her own path, fighting for what she believes, and doing so with integrity. Even though Claire is a woman from the 40s, I think that she does have a resonance today, yes. We need to stand up for our beliefs and our rights, and I think she embodies that kind of spirit." And this one is from 2016. So I think as she plays Claire, she becomes more insightful because Claire is so intelligent and well written. And isn't that cool? Yes, that is. And this is actually a great moment for me too. 1, tell you not to leave because I still have another video of Caitriona this time. But 2, double check that you are registered to vote. Double check that you have the time to do that. And if not, make sure that you either do a mail-in ballot or early voting where it is available in your area. That is all I'm going to say about it. It doesn't matter who you're voting for. It doesn't matter what you are hoping for this country. What doesn't matter is that as many people in this country go to the polls. It cannot be a fair representation of what we want if we don't go and vote. So please do that. And now I'm going to move on to something more fun. And that is one last video. Yes, this is the last one. Brilliantly Balfe shares this one too. Brilliantly Balfe, you were really on the ball this week. I do appreciate that. I love listening to Caitriona talk about our beloved Claire. And so yeah, let's have her talk about Claire. So rare, it just never happens.
I feel her frustration, or you can understand her frustration, that there's such simple things that we now take so much for granted. You know, cleanliness and, antibiotics and all of these little things, penicillin, that have changed all of they've changed the world, you know, the medical knowledge around that. And she's really frustrated about not having those tools to her disposal in this time. But it's great. I love the fact that Claire has her surgery now and that we've been able to incorporate more of her medical knowledge, and the fact that she's really content in her marriage and in her family unit, but also in her professional capacity. And that's kind of, it just felt really great this season to play her in a really balanced way, because she just feels very content in many ways. I mean, it doesn't last. But there's moments of equilibrium, so it was quite good.
I love that. It doesn't last. Because what would be the point, right? We want to watch them go through things and then have happy things happen to them in the end. It's that struggle. All right, that's everything I'm going to have for this video. I know that I didn't put any Sam at the end. I do apologize. I have another video that I'm going to have up this weekend. So do pay attention. Do look out for other stuff coming over the weekend, because I'm about a day behind of what I thought I'd be doing, which was going to give me 5 videos for the week. Oh my gosh. In Outlander, I still have to do a Star Trek one. Anywho, oh, you know what? Not Star Trek thing. Sort of. Okay, so Caitriona Balfe. Remember when COVID happened and and people who were thespians were looking for anything to do? You're going to want to watch this video this weekend, because, oh boy, did I dig up something funny. Oh, goodness. Anywho, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you enjoy the format, the content, please give it a subscription and hit that notifications bell so you'll know when the next video is going to come out. Thank you again for my members. I hope that it's been easier for y'all to sign up since I gave a this is how you sign up thing. It's not crazy complicated, but I can see why you'd be like, what, join what? Nothing says member, it just says join. Hit that join button, follow that. Everything should be fairly self-explanatory after that point. If not, ask again. I will make a video that just shows you how to do certain things. In fact, I need to do that. Thank you again to those members who have subscribed. Thank you so much to everybody for coming and watching. I do appreciate you taking some time out of your day to hang out with me for a minute. And if you just didn't get enough Outlander information, want to see some more Sam, please do check out the other videos on this channel. I'm sure you'll find at least one with some Sam in it. Several, in fact, actually. And no matter which video you do watch next, I'll see you there.